Hello my friends.
Greetings to all Hearthstone adepts.
Let's get started.
We are still broadcasting directly from the main square of Scholomance Academy. Student education will begin in a few days. We decided to help new entrants prepare for college life by identifying essential cards.
In anticipation of a new expansion, Azeroth's residents always try to identify the best and worst cards. Once again, we have combined community polls from Hearthstone top decks and OutOfCards into one list. Based on this data, we have determined the estimated power factor for each card. After that, we divided all the cards into different categories according to a 5-star rating. To complement this data, we have added the assessment of Trump, a Hearthstone expert.
Readers of the Gadgetzan Gazette are eagerly awaiting the results.
Let's jump straight to the list of the potentially best legendary cards.
Legendary! Legendary!
As you can see, the potentially best legendary card is Ace Hunter Cream. The text of this card reads, "Your other characters are immune while attacking."
Guys, this sucks. Both hunters have received the best legendary card from this expansion. Did Illidan and Rexer really need support so badly? What's wrong with Blizzard? Should we delete the game right now?
Dora, please don't panic. You shouldn't jump to conclusions. This card is really strong, but that doesn't mean that both hunters will dominate again.
Don't forget these are just community guesses. Remember, the community often overestimates the value of some cards.
In each set, players find useless legendary cards.
Here are 5 cards that didn't make the top 20. Infiltrator Lillian got the least amount of points. But according to the players' estimates, these 5 cards cannot be called completely useless. In general, these cards can be called potentially applicable. Does this set contain only useful legendary cards? We'll see.
By the way, we have good news. All players will receive a free legendary class card for logging in. In addition, we will receive 6 Scholomance Academy card packs through a legendary launch questline.
More facts about the value of the pre-order, and what exactly awaits you in your packs, can be found in our video, 20 facts about Scholomance packs. And now let's look at the top 20 epic cards.
Here are the top 3 worst epic cards. Enchanted Cauldron is the absolute leader on this list. This card is pretty useless.
Now let's very quickly look at all class cards, and determine the classes that received the worst and the best cards. Once again, all classes received about the same amount of good cards, but this time we have one clear favorite.
Let's start with the class with the lowest score this time, the Demon Hunter. On the screen you can see the top 10 best cards. Illidan did not receive fundamentally new mechanics, but at the same time he received cards that can complement and strengthen existing archetypes.
Next in line is the Paladin. His cards impressed the community a little less than other class cards. In general, we got a lot of cards with divine shields, and some buff spells. Murloc Paladin has received support in the form of First Day of School, a 0 mana card with a draw effect.
In 8th place is Warrior. It looks like we may finally see the return of Control Warrior. The developers are giving us bonuses for using expensive weapons.
7th place belongs to the Hunter. The new Hunter strategies don't look that impressive. The developers are pushing the Highlander archetype in favor of Beast Hunter.
6th place is held by Rogue. Stealth and Combo, these two keywords characterize the new cards. Overall, we've got some pretty interesting cards, but is that enough for a new dominant archetype to emerge instead of Galakrond Rogue? We aren't sure. In 5th place is Druid. Druid cards look very interesting. The class has received support for the spell archetype, and it also seems that the developers want to resurrect Beast Druid. But perhaps the most promising thing is the Druid's new combo capabilities.
In spot 4 is Mage. The Mage got a large package of cards with spell damage synergy. In general, this strategy proves to be too weak.
It is time to talk about 3 classes that have received potentially the best cards. 3rd place belongs to Shaman. The community has been very appreciative of these new cards. In addition, the Shaman, like the Druid, has gotten some good combo potential.
The 2nd place is held by Priest. Most of these cards look strong enough, and some just look crazy. Priests can potentially create problems after the release of the new expansion.
And finally, the best cards were given to Warlock. As you can see, the community has high expectations for Spirit Jailer. In general, we can hope for the appearance of the Demon Warlock as well as the appearance of the Soul Fragments package in some archetypes. Is this enough to revive Warlock from the ashes?
And now for the final list for today.
This is a comparative table of the best Scholomance Academy cards. We have put all the best cards into one general list. Thus, you can see the top 20 cards according to community votes. Will these cards be influential in the metagame or not? We will know very soon.
It's time to summarize. Let's take a look at the coefficient of alleged power by rarity. Legendary cards, as traditionally happens, have received the most points. In addition, rare and epic cards also received a fairly high rating.
The full card set impressed the community significantly more than cards from all other expansions.
Even more than cards from the Year of the Dragon.
Yes, the Scholomance Academy score is abnormally high. The players gave a very high rating to the whole set. Players definitely expect big changes in the meta game, and believe that the new cards will occupy a very important place in new archetypes. According to the community opinion, we received one of the best sets ever.
Look for the text version of this list on the pages of our newspaper. You will find the link in the description.
We've already learned so much about the new cards, and we are interested in knowing your opinions.
So are you excited for the new cards? We've created a poll in our communities tab. Please go to the page and take part in this and our other surveys. Do not forget to share your impressions in the comments.
As always, we want to express our gratitude to our patrons. Dear friends, your support is invaluable. With all my robotic heart, thank you very much for continuing to believe in us. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for being with us.
And special thanks to Chris for text editing.
We will meet in new videos.
Good luck.